Well, I thought furniture might be the last thing the house needed, but clearly not. We need more planks. I assume that's for the doors. Though I don't know why you'd bring furniture in before putting the doors on. Oh, well that's a pain. Still, we've got enough money to go and get a set of long planks and a set of planks right now. So, first thing I'm going to do is head down there and pick them up. And then what we can do is have a look and see what work is available for us this month. October should be a good month to harvest corn, which I know we did last year, but you know, it's something that we could do again this year. So let's give it a go. Right, so here we are back with the planks and the long planks. I'm not going to say this will be the last thing we need for the build because, well, I thought I said that last time and then look what happened. So what we'll do is we'll get these unloaded. There we go. Now, what we need to do is have a look here at... Aha. Field 12 with corn. Field 2 with corn. And they're very close to each other. I could do both of those. I think you get the same equipment as well. Oh yes, that would be good. I think I want to use the New Holland harvester. Right, let's borrow those items. And then with the other one, we will just accept contract. Amazing. Right, so without further ado, let's get over to the store. I know this is going to be a lot of corn harvesting, but it's going to also generate us a lot of money, and we can start to work on other things like the yard, which would be fantastic. And by the time we've finished harvesting, we'll know whether that was the last stage of the house build or not, and whether we can get rid of our very cold and uncomfortable container. I don't really want to be stuck in that during winter. It's not too bad in the summer, although it just gets stiflingly hot in the summer. But yep, in the winter, not so good. Right. So the dealership's just up here on the right hand side, where it always is. So I don't know why I needed to tell you that, because if you've joined me for the rest of my videos, you'll know exactly where we are. We're in between Norwich and Ipswich. That's where we are. Saxlingham Farm. Anyway. Here we go. Now what we'll do is we'll put the header trailer once again on the van to make things a little bit easier. There we are. Technically shouldn't connect to the van, but it does, so we'll go with it. And then we need to get it into a position I can put the header on it. Which is often easier said than done. Ah. Well, this might work. Yes. This will be good. This will be good. Right. There we go. So, let's get the header onto there. Get everything else hooked up. And I think we'll probably start with field 2 just to ease us into it. Because that's a much smaller and easier field to do. Just one of those headers that folds up. No, I don't think it is actually. They wouldn't have given us a trailer if it did, would they? Right then. Pop this onto the header trailer then. That's not in the right place, is it? Okay. If we lower it down and disconnect it at the same time, it's almost realistic. No, yeah, okay. It didn't quite disconnect at the same time, but there we go. Okay, so the harvester needs to lead the way down there. That'll be a lot easier. We will get the van lined up actually behind the harvester. And put this on follow me. There we are. Have to keep cycling round until it picks up the harvester. And then lastly, we'll get the Unimog and the big trailer. Look at those coolers at the back there. 2 coolers behind the rear wheels. That's interesting, isn't it? We've got one at the front as well. Surely they're quite vulnerable there. Oh well. They won't know, I guess. Right, now what I want to do is set this a little bit further back. I don't know if I can do that before we actually set to follow there. Right. Follow distance. Right control and WRS. So 50. There we go. That should do it. Oh, started the engine. That is a great start. Okay, well it's only just down the road to field 2. Wonder if they're going to make it out the gate there. Did I turn a bit too sharpish? Nope, it looks like they're okay. Brilliant. So, we'll head down to field 2. We'll get everything unfolded and ready to go. And then we'll crack on. We'll crack on with that to start with. The Unimog following? Yes, it is. Excellent. Brilliant. Here we go then. Field 2, not very far at all. We'll get off the side here. And jump out so we can sort out the header. We're going to need to turn this round. Ooh, that was a bit close to the harvester, wasn't it? Oops. Ah. Oh no. This was a bad move. I've not done this very well at all, have I? Right. Let's get the Unimog off the road and out of the way. And then we'll worry about how to sort out the rest of it. I've had a better idea. Well, at least I hope it's a better idea. Right. Let's switch that off there. That should be able to be picked up by the harvester. And then we can crack straight on with the harvest. So, unfold the harvester. Now, actually, are they both getting taken to the same place? Yes, they are. Okay, brilliant. So we don't have to worry about how much goes where. Okay. Let's get cracking.
try to feel which way to go and what is real. I wouldn't fall into my doubts anymore. Living on the last hope, darling, hold on. Living on the last breath, don't you lose the grip.
Well, that's that field done, and it took a lot longer than I thought it would actually. So, yeah, I mean, that means that field 12 is going to take a very long time. But what I thought was we could put most of that on a worker. I'll probably do the headlands. If we do 2 headlands or something, and then we put the rest of it on a worker, we'll just have to keep coming back to empty the combine. But well, it might fill quickly, it might not fill quickly, but yeah, we'll have to see. I'm seriously thinking that a Unimog might be the right thing to purchase. Obviously I wouldn't be able to buy it outright, but hire purchase, if I got ourselves a Unimog, I think that would be extremely useful. It's got power takeoffs, 3-point linkages, you can do all sorts of work with it. I'm thinking for this series a Unimog might be a really, really good buy, and I'm thinking we could probably get it today. That's the thought, anyway. So, we're going to go and do the 2 headlands of field number 12. We'll get the not quite in the right place, but oh dear, that's not good. Excellent. That's just what we needed. Okay, so we need to get over to field 12, which is just down here and on the left. We'll have to come back through and pick up the header. And the Unimog will also have to be picked up and brought through as well. So 12, this is 11 here, 12 is just down here. We have to get in from the other end. I think it's the exact same field that I did the spraying with the next at. I wonder if the crop destruction is still there. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Although it doesn't look like it, so I think that the crop has healed itself from my crop destruction that we did while we were spraying it, which is good. It also means because it's been sprayed, we've actually going to have a better yield than we would have done if we hadn't sprayed it. Okay, if I put the harvester over here for now, out of the way, and go and get the header. Actually, can I get them to come to me? That would be marvellous if they could. Set destination here, please. And you, sir. Set destination also here. Right. Well, the Unimog's moving, but the van is not. Might have to go and get the van then. I see the problem here. No, wait, I don't. You're just not moving. Well, I'll take this now. Thank you very much, making me run all the way back up this field. And that's a big old field to run up. At least there's no crop in it now, though. Right then, so the header is going to need to be the other way around. The Unimog's probably going to be blocking the entrance anyway, which is a bit of a pain, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Turning around was easy last time, why wouldn't it be this time? But yeah, I reckon if we were to sell the van and get a Unimog, we could then set... Oh, crikey! I mean, somebody had pointed out that this van has air brakes, which is hilarious. but they don't appear to work very well. Yeah, we could sell the van and get ourselves the Unimog, and then we can modify it for any situation that we might need, basically. Right, leave that there for a minute. We'll get hooked up to the header. And then we'll pull the trailer forward out the way. There we go. And we shouldn't need this bit of kit again. The van we will. Obviously. That's ours. But there we go. Right, so. Oh, I've turned it off. I didn't mean to do that. That wasn't a good idea. So we need to get into this field. I wonder if it'll register here. Steering assist. Yes, it does. But we want to do 2 headlands. And I feel like that would be best. There we go, and we've got our steering assist lines. GPS is working. Well, not that we've engaged it yet, but it's working. There. That's what I was waiting for. Now we have 2 laps to do. Put a bit of corn into the Unimog and we'll head off to deliver the last of the previous contract and the first lot of this contract.
Let the flame fill the night. When we touch them we ignite. Let the flame fill the night. You and me light up the sky. 'Cause we are fire and we're burning. Won't put it out even though we're hurting. Let the flame fill the night. When we touch them we ignite. Let the flame fill the night. When we touch them we ignite. Let the flame fill the night. You and me light up the sky. 'Cause we are fire and we're burning. Won't put it out even though we're hurting. Let the flame fill the night. When we touch them we ignite.
Right, well that's our 2 headlands done. I've taken on a bit of a mammoth job here, haven't I? Not necessarily a big problem. We've still got a bit of daylight left for October. But we're just going to go round and collect the bits at the edge here. Empty the harvester once again, and then we'll set it off on a worker. I think we are fine to collect the money from the other contract. Because we rented the machines from this contract, I believe. I will double check it, obviously. But I'm fairly sure that that's what happened. Right then, so we're just going to switch on to worker. I'll put it up to 2. We'll work the headlands off. There we go. In fact, I could just set him off from here. Him or her off from here. And hopefully they'll find it their own path. What we need to do is to go and empty this. I want to go check on the house build because I think our house is now finished. Those last few bits just did the doors. And that means we can get rid of our container. As lovely and as comfortable as it's been for a year, we're going to get rid of our container. And we can have a look at potentially getting our first tractor or Unimog. I really would like the Unimog on hire purchase. I think it would be good. Not sure how quickly the harvest is going to fill up again, but it's going to be pretty quick. We'll just have to keep getting it unloaded. This is a bumpy track, isn't it? Here we are then, load number 2 for field 12. I think it's 2. Is it 2 or 3? Don't know. Can't remember. Come on, trailer, steer. Thank you. Excellent. Yeah, these Unimogs are a bit good. I think it would be good to have one, but I don't know how everybody feels about that. I mean, ideally what I'd do is get something in the sale, but there's nothing in the sale. Although that might be of use if I am going to get a Unimog. I don't know. We'll have to see. First of all, though, we need to make the money to be able to start buying these things that I want to buy. And that's because I want to leave a fairly good deposit down so that the monthly payments are not unreasonable. Right, the combine is continuing at the minute, so what we'll do, we'll just park up here. There's not a very busy road, so I can just move it if I need to. Look, we have a house. And we can go in the house. Fantastic. I say we can go in the house. I can open the door of the house. Can I open the other door? Can't open the other door. I can't fit through this one. I've built a house that is too small to get into. Aha! I got in this way. Fantastic. That is brilliant then. I can get... That does seem a bit low. Maybe my eyes are the wrong height. Let's have a look. Oh no, maybe not. So, maybe the camera's just a bit too high. Although, yes, I do hit my head there. Lovely. Look at that. Probably put in some sort of safety railings for this staircase at some point. Wonderful. I can survey the farm from my... from my balconies. However, I am a bit too tall for this house. Or should I say, the house is a bit too short for me. Well, I am very pleased, though, that we have a house. Even if I can't fit through all the doors. Ah. Wonder if I can use the garage. I can! Don't know if it's big enough to park a car in, but I've got a garage. Fabulous. Right, well that means that we can get into the construction. We can sell the container farmhouse, which gives us back £2,397. We'll have to do something with this. We'll go for painting, because what we ideally want is a sort of grass area. I'll have to put the grass in afterwards, obviously. Yes, there we go. So that, and plants, meadow. Meadow's good. Will it grow though? Probably not. So let's put in fairly longer one. Yes, I will convert all this to my nice garden at some point, but for now, that will have to do. There. Right, well I suppose we better get on and empty the combine. Otherwise it'll be sitting there waiting for us, and we don't want that, because that time is money. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. I have to sort the gravel out around the rest of the house, because it's gone dark around the other side. Dark gravel. Now that we've finished it. But yes, very pleased now to have somewhere comfortable to sleep. And we can focus on putting money into the rest of the yard. For now though, we have got a combine to empty. And I think it's going to take a little while to get the rest of this field done, but we've got a worker working on it. I did say we'd have a look. Let's get the combine empty, and then we'll have a look at collecting the money from the other contract, providing the machines we're using are from this field here, and I think they are, but I do want to just double check, because I've been wrong before, as we all know. Ah, the combine is sitting waiting for me. Not ideal. Although it's getting through the field pretty quick, so that's not a bad thing. Right. Let's get this emptied, and we'll get a worker to carry on. They should be able to line themselves up again there, okay. And off they go. Fantastic. Okay, let's switch this off here. We'll get into our menu. So, lease costs 1,000 with the one we're doing at the moment. Contract reward 15,000, lease costs 0. So, we can collect on this contract. Thank you, Walter. And we still have the vehicles. Brilliant. Oh, and some deer, it seems. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Look at that, exactly 20,000 litres in the trailer. Oh, that's because that's how much the combine takes. Well, it's not that interesting then, is it? But yeah, we'll keep the combine emptied. Make sure it can continue. That's going to come out for no reason. There we go. But yes, what we really want to do... well, that one I was going to get from here is now fallen off. But never mind. Okay, let's go into trucks. How much is a Unimog? It's going to be quite a lot, isn't it? I suppose it will come under tractors, actually, won't it? Medium tractors, maybe? Aha! Mercedes-Benz Unimog. I wonder if it would be better to look at the pack. Oh. That's for the MB tracks. Right then, so yeah. There's a Unimog that's a lot of money, and there's a Unimog that's less money. I think it's the older one, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a brand new Unimog. If we go engine setup, 240 horsepower. Agriculture frame. Agriculture frame sounds good. Beacon light would be good as well. Back 3-point hitch is a must. And main colour, I would quite like to go for a black. Yes, that looks decent. £88,000. An 11 plate truck. Interesting seat configuration. So the one that I'm using at the minute, though, is this one here. With the agriculture frame. And then to get... To get stuff to fit on it, I don't know. I don't know what fits on the agriculture frame. It would be good if it had combinations here, but it doesn't have combinations. Do you know, I'm still deciding. I don't know if it's the right thing to do or not. We seem to have lost our harvester. Well, let's go up and empty the harvester again. We'll have a think about it. Let me know what you think in the comments, because I think it would be really good to get your feedback on it. You can see the sun's going down now. It is a nice day, but the sun is going down, so we're going to be working in the dark, unfortunately. Hopefully we've got enough fuel left. We should have. But yeah, let's keep that harvester empty and keep it going. Don't know why this new Unimog is so much more expensive than the old one. But yeah, if I'm going to go for one, it's going to have to be the old one, unless I just go for a tractor. So the options are old Unimog, new Unimog, or tractor. Any of which are going to be bought on the hire purchase scheme. But yeah, you're going to have to let me know. Maybe we'll get a bit of a vote going. Right. I am probably going to finish the episode here for today. But Obviously, I'm going to get the rest of this field done because next time will be in November. So we'll have a good chunky bank balance actually after this one. And it will just be a case of thinking what we do with it. It might be that we could get ourselves a silo as well, but that's... Excuse me, I sneezed. That's up for decision next time. Right. I'll see you then. Bye for now.